always a pleasure to have a diverse group of athletes. I get tired of just seeing male football players come in here. I mean, we need some women football players coming through, and we have one. Not only is she a women football player, but she's Dr. Jen Welter, PhD. You got it all going on. I look at your list here. Dallas Diamonds, 4 national championships. Looking forward to possibly going to the Olympics through this sport that they're looking at now. And you actually just recently did something that not many women get a chance to do, which is you're going to get an opportunity to play men's football, right?
Yes.
For a good friend of ours, Tim Brown.
Yes, Tim Brown. Actually signed with the Texas Revolution, which is an IFL, going through training camp starting February 8th, which puts me as, one of the first women to do it as a non-kicker.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me your position.
They want me to play running back. I've traditionally been a linebacker, but they think in the indoor game I'll be better used as a running back.
Okay, you look in great shape, but in terms of running back, you got to be fast, so I assume that you got some pretty good speed.
I'm fast. I'm mostly quick.
Okay,
what I like to think.
Football quick is 10 yards, really good.
Right. I mean, if we were going out and running on the track, I'd probably get beaten, but football speed, I tend to be pretty shifty. So
I've always wondered this about women's football because I know even young boys in high school and junior high football, there are certain people who like to get hit, and there are others, even though they're talented, just don't like to get hit. It's just one of those things where you would think, well, that guy, is big, huge, boy, he loves to hit. No, there are some people who just don't like it.
Right.
Offensively, I played quarterback. Getting hit, was part of the game, but I wasn't defensive. I just wasn't a guy who really enjoyed hitting somebody every play. So tell me from your perspective, if people say, well, man, that's got to be tough getting hit by guys.
Yeah.
So tell me about what you have to do to prepare for that and your mindset coming from the women's sport to a man's sport. It's not so much talent-wise.
The size. And the size has been a factor actually throughout my career. I'm only 5'2".
Yeah.
And on Team USA 2010, I'll give you an example. I was so small they called me kid because I looked like a little kid running around there with all the adults. But, I like to say I play big. Meaning in 2010, too, when they called me kid, I still led the USA team in tackles.
Wow.
So, it's hard to think about going to the men's game. The biggest thing I can think of is that it's a team sport, and it's really about the guys that I'm playing behind.
Well, that's the other thing I was going to say is you got a big offensive line, you're tough to find.
Yes, and that's what Coach Williams really sees. He has handpicked this team. It's almost a brand new revolution from last year. He only has 4 returning players, and he really thinks that having me on the team actually will bring the guys together. He said, psychologically, he's a great guy. We've just had great talks about it. And he said, I think you're going to end up with a team full of big brothers. And the guys that I have picked, I really think that this will give them an edge. He said, because